What's up, YouTube? Just wanted to come in and tell y'all what's next on the list. So what I've got coming up next for strongman is I've signed up for Midwest Monsters. It's in 17 weeks. The goal is to do 16 weeks worth of training. I'm gonna do six weeks worth of some volume, some kind of off-season stuff, and then I'm gonna do 10 weeks worth of peaking for the events. So the last few shows I've competed as a heavyweight. For this show, the plan is to drop down and do it at 220 back at middleweight, what I normally do. Currently sitting at 237 pounds. The plan is over the next 3 months to drop to about 215, kind of hold weight there for 4 or 5 weeks and go in comfortably and compete at 220, which is what I normally do. It's what I've done for every show at 220. I usually sit around 215, 216, and don't have to do a water cut or anything like that. Always feel good doing that. Takes me a few weeks to get accustomed to the caloric deficit and stuff like that, but once I get on task and I'm eating like I'm supposed to, getting in the protein that I should be, I end up feeling great. I end up feeling really strong for 215 pounds and everything. So that'll be what's next on my list. Midwest Monsters 3. It's in Anna, Illinois. Wanting to go and win that show and definitely get a qualification for 2024 Nationals. Not sure if I'm going to be able to go to Nationals, even if I do qualify next year. I've got some pretty big goals outside of strongman that I'm going to try to hit. So not really sure if that's going to be in the budget to get out to Denver for Nationals, but definitely like the events. I think they're suited for me, 2024 USS Nationals, and I'd like to get the qualification and try to make it happen if I can. So stay tuned. I'll try to put out some training videos, and going to try to get up to Midwest Monsters in 17 weeks and just put on a show and bring the best package that I can to that show. First day on the program today for my 16 weeks, headed to Midwest Monsters. Rough session, knew it would be, but weights were all light. Everything felt light, which it should, because everything was super duper light, and I did that on purpose. So I was doing like 4 sets of 20 RDLs with a band, you know, 200 and maybe 10 pounds at the top of the pull. Front squats 4 sets of 10 with a tempo like 95 pounds, ridiculously light. Like I said, on purpose. I knew my wind was going to suffer. Just went into a caloric deficit, started yesterday. I'm not feeling, you know, as energized right now. Body hasn't adjusted to that, so it took me a good hour and 20 minutes to get through today's session. And my session is literally 3 exercises. I've got 4 sets of 20 RDLs. I've got 4 sets of 10 tempoed front squats and 3 sets of 15 lunges that I did just body weight. And what took so long was the rest between the front squats. So I knew the RDLs, as easy as they was, they drained me, which week 1 it does that. Week 2 will feel just a little bit better. Usually by week 3, week 4, you are grooving. I mean, I'm ready to throw some weight on, and I mean back to ball playing time, which is when you don't need to do that. Stick to program. So day 1 of week 1 is in the books. So here we go.